Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best photo printers.
Starting at number 5.
Canon PIXMA MG3620. If you need a cheap printer to print the occasional photo, we recommend the Canon PIXMA MG3620. It prints sharp, detailed photos with decent color accuracy, and it does so fairly quickly, taking only 50 seconds to print a 4" by 6" picture on glossy paper. The main drawback is that it only uses 2 ink cartridges, one black and one tricolor. These ink cartridges don't last very long, meaning you'll have to replace them often. Also, since it uses a tricolor cartridge, you must replace the entire unit, even if only a single color runs out. XL cartridges are available, but you'll get fewer prints than a SuperTank model like the Epson EcoTank ET2800/ET2803. Thankfully, the cartridges are cheap, so your overall maintenance cost won't rise too quickly.
Coming at number 4.
Canon PIXMA TR8620A. The best printer for pictures we've tested in the budget category is the Canon PIXMA TR8620A. This all-in-one produces detailed and vibrant photos and supports various paper sizes up to 8.5 inches by 11 inches. You can connect to the printer via Wi-Fi, USB, or Ethernet and print directly from an SD card. It has a high-resolution scanner, but the scan quality is only okay, so it isn't the best for digitizing photos. The main downside of this model is that, unlike our EcoTank pics above, it uses more traditional ink cartridges that run out much faster, so you'll be swapping them out pretty often. Thankfully, the cartridges are relatively cheap. If you prefer a SuperTank model, get the Canon PIXMA G3260 instead. It yields significantly more prints than the TR8620A, making it incredibly inexpensive to maintain. It has a slightly wider color range than the TR8620 but isn't as color accurate, with printed photos having a noticeably warmer tone. It also prints much slower and doesn't feel as well built.
At number 3.
Epson EcoTank ET. For a more modest mid-range pick, we chose the Epson EcoTank ET2800, also known as the Epson EcoTank ET2803 at Walmart and Target. Like the pricier Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550, it's an all-in-one SuperTank model that yields thousands of prints with its ink reservoir filled to capacity, keeping costs of ownership very low. However, it only has a more conventional set of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black ink tanks. It still prints very detailed photos, but because it has a narrower color gamut than the 6-tank ET8550, some colors, like bright, saturated tones, don't come out as well. You can connect via USB or Wi-Fi, and there's support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service. This printer works with Epson's Smart Panel mobile app, which you can use to print, scan, and perform maintenance tasks. The scanner produces good quality scans with nice coloring, but it has trouble capturing finer details, so it might not be ideal if you're looking to digitize photos. It also prints very slowly, taking around a minute and a half to print a single 4" by 6" photo.
Number 2 of my list.
Epson EcoTank. If you don't need a professional grade printer but still want high quality photos, get the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500 instead, a variant of the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550 we tested. It performs identically to the flagship ET8550 but can only print on paper up to 8.5 inches by 11 inches in size, whereas the ET8550 supports up to 13 inches by 19 inches. It also has a smaller 8.5 inch by 11.7 inch flatbed scanner, 8.5 inches by 14 inches on the ET8550. Wide format printing is more of a niche use, so the ET8500 probably makes more sense for most people. If you need wide format printing or a larger flatbed scanner, the ET8550 is an excellent choice, just expect to pay more. Like the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300 above, this printer produces detailed and colorful photos. The main difference is color accuracy. It isn't wildly off, it just oversaturates colors to make them more vibrant. The pictures still look amazing, but don't expect them to be exactly like the original. One major advantage it holds over the Canon printer is its lower ownership costs, as it's a super tank model that yields significantly more prints. You also get a scanner that produces high-quality scans, which is great for digitizing photos. It has the usual Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet connectivity and can print directly from an SD card.
And number 1.
Canon imagePROGRAF. The best photo printer we've tested is the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300, a professional-grade photo printer. It produces incredibly detailed, vibrant, and color-accurate pictures without banding or other artifacts. It supports borderless printing and various paper sizes up to 13 inches by 19 inches, making it a great choice for large-format prints, like posters. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet, and there's support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service, so you can easily print from your Apple and Android devices without installing any drivers or a third-party app. This printer uses 9 cartridges, including specific photo cartridges that work only on glossy photo paper, meaning you won't have to worry about depleting the photo ink if you need to print the occasional plain document or report. That said, the cartridges are only good for about 400 color prints, and they're expensive, so you'll have to spend a fair amount of money on maintenance. If you haven't noticed, this is a print-only model, so you'll need a separate scanner to digitize.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.